Logitech companion box that we talked about this morning, and we've actually got one in our AV stack here. And in addition to being able to run Google TV, one of the powerful things about the Logitech companion box is it enables you to control the other equipment that you already have in your stack. So you notice I have this in our stack here. I've got a set-top box. In this case, I have a TiVo. I've got a receiver. I've got some speakers. I've got an Xbox as well, and I've got my TV. And just by putting it in the shelf here, I've let it know what equipment I have in my shelf, and I'll be able to do activities like turn the correct things on and interact with a lot of that hardware in my stack, in addition to interacting with Google TV because the box is there. So Logitech will come out with a number of input devices around the box over time. We didn't announce any of those today, so I'm actually going to be using a smartphone app. We've got an Android version of the smartphone app, and we've got an iPhone version of the smartphone app. And I'll also probably use this wireless keyboard over here a bit to show you as we navigate through some of the menus. So on my iPhone app here, I've got some activities set up. So we've got a watch TV activity. I could listen to music. I could play Xbox. And when I hit this activity, so I come home, I hit this because I want to watch Google TV. The Harmony technology inside of the Logitech box knows to turn on the TV, switch to the right input, make sure that live TV is playing, in this case with my TiVo, get my audio levels set up right to the part that I prefer when I get home. And I now have access, again, to some of the other equipment in my box. So in this case, I have some TiVo commands. I could pull up an info guide. I could pull up some of the guide information. I can use some gestures on the phone to navigate through those TiVo options there as well. I could, let me back out of that. I could maybe watch a show that I've already recorded in this case. So I'll go and I'll choose a show. And I'll use a command to play that. So we want to really make sure we build a good one-handed UI so that you don't have to be holding the keyboard sometimes when you want to be interacting with the box. And we want to make sure that some of the commands you want to have available most commonly are available anytime you're watching a show. So anytime I'm watching a show, I can actually just shake the remote and some quick options show up. And so here I can swipe down, and you'll notice that the volume on the receiver is going down as I'm swiping down, or I could swipe up. I could skip forward in the show. I could skip backwards in the show. I can pause it if I wanted to. And so there's some kind of quick access there. Now, anytime that the show is playing, I can bring up the search box. Whoops. We won't do that. Or we can bring up the Google TV interface and menus. And so you'll notice a couple things. When I show you the search box in a second, it's going to show us, when I type in something like The Office, it's going to show us web pages, YouTube content, as well as channels that the box can directly jump to, because again, it's controlling our set-top box and it controls the existing equipment in our stack. Bookmarks the same way. We've got web pages as well as TV channels that the Logitech box can control the other items in our stack to be able to go directly to the right channel. Let's see. And what you'll actually see on the phone remote is when I go into the search option, you'll see what you're typing both on the phone and on the TV at the same time. So I'm going to show you a couple other activities here real quick. So in addition to controlling the video experience here and the Google TV experience, I could also do something like when I want to switch to just listening to music. So our system knows how to turn off the TV, switch to the Blu-ray or CD input, and change to a menu where I can start to play the DVD or the CD in the drive in this case. And the one thing, and the other thing I can do here, I'm actually not going to do that right now, but I can actually go to the Xbox input as well if I want to play a game. And I can even use this remote to navigate around the menus in the Xbox. So I probably wouldn't use this as my primary game controller, but I can use it to navigate around using those same gestures that I showed you a second ago. So that's a quick demo. We just wanted to show a little bit of what the Harmony technology in the Logitech box enables and what the Google TV UI looks like on the Logitech box.
And this is available on all the Android set of devices like Nexus One, Android.
Yeah, and we actually, and I have some floating around here, but we've got it on a Nexus One, we've got it on a Motorola Droid, we've got it on iPod and an iPhone devices right now. Thanks.
Thank you.